It's Mike vs. Beer. Welcome to our Breweries of America series. We are in Temperance, Michigan at Pavlov's. This is a craft brewing company, and it may very well be the southernmost brewery in Michigan. Let's confirm that with the owner, John, here as we get a personal tour. You all know me, but this is John Grohl. He is the owner of Pavlov's Brewing Company. We're in Temperance, Michigan. I think you guys are Michigan's southernmost brewery. Do you know that for a fact?
Yes.
Look at that.
Matter of fact, we are. We actually probably made them upset out west, but on the side of Michigan, but we are 2 miles lower than they are.
Really?
Yeah, and we're closer to the state line, so, you know, Michigan's got that crazy indent. And
yes, that's right.
About the middle of the state or so, and that's where we actually put it, was in that area.
We've been here a couple of times with common friends, Joe and Erica.
Yep.
And that's how we got connected, but I'm very excited to share your brewery with the viewing audience.
Oh, sure.
Perfect.
Come on in, let's go have some fun.
Sounds good. You've already met John. Here's his better half, Joan, the inspiration for the brewery that we're sitting in right now. On a little quip, you guys should start a brewery. Here we are, 5 years later, enjoying a beer together.
Yes, we did do that. They were homebrewers in the garage doing their thing, having a great time. I was brewing with them. It was
great.
So much fun. Just kind of on a whim said, you should start a brewery, and we kept saying that over and over, and all of a sudden it got in his head, and next thing you know, we're looking for money and looking for property.
And now you're business owners, brewery owners, right?
Yes.
5.5 years now.
Excellent.
So the reason for the name is I'm blind, so I was trying to come up with something a little bit more original. I was thinking about Pavlov and his conditioning with the dogs and how my dog was trained, because I had a guide dog, leader dog for the blind out of Rochester. And then we just came up with the behavioral conditioning that he did with the dogs, with the bell, and thought that would be a great theme for our brewery.
Love it. It's so organic and genuine. It's a total home run. The name originally was great, but knowing the story behind it makes it even better. So cheers to the two of you.
Thank you.
This is excellent. It's like the taste follows the nose. You definitely have the chocolate, you have the coconut. Super smooth, easy drinker.
Oh yeah.
Really enjoy this.
Really fun. Nice beer.
Fantastic color on there. I mean, the caramelization of your malts are just perfect in there. Excellent clarity. I mean, you don't have any sort of haziness whatsoever. The aroma is fantastic as well. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute and Prost. Wunderbar is what I would say auf Deutsch. It's right in the class that you would expect, because you got that fantastic caramely, malty presence, but then sharp, earthy hop tones on the back end.
Oh yeah.
The finish is clean, really nice.
We every year we've done a double batch. Every year, and by the time, with about six weeks or 8 weeks, it's gone. It won't be here.
Yeah.
So we're getting really close to the end of it right now, and there's one of the beers I'll be sad to disappear, because it's one of the ones that I like to drink a lot of. One of the other ones that's really kind of the exclusive here would be Autumn Lantern, which is the pumpkin beer. The pumpkin beer itself has 300 pounds of pureed pumpkin in it.
Oh my gosh.
So we take the pumpkin, we mix it with maple syrup, and then we
Oh, wow.
take it over to a local friend of ours, and he allows me to bake it. So we bake all of the pumpkin with the maple syrup in it, and then the pumpkin goes into the mash tun, and then it gets liquefied. Looks like a great big giant orange ball.
Yep.
And then we add the grains and all that other stuff like you normally would.
Mm-hmm.
And then out it comes, and we boil it up. We add all the spices and all that other stuff to it at the end of the day, and you get a pumpkin beer.
I do like pumpkin, but that's a timely question. It has grown on me. Pumpkin has grown on me. And again, it's a seasonal treat. I can't wait to discover it here.
It's a good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very well.
This is wonderful. This really is good because it gives you exactly that. Your pumpkin, it's subtle, it's not overpowering. Sometimes when I have a pumpkin beer from let's say a larger brewery, they just want to, hey, this is definitely pumpkin. There's going to be no mistake about it. And then it's almost like artificial. This is quite natural.
Yeah.
And it's nice and sweet,
Really,
too.
it's got a nice little sweet texture to it. It's got the right amount of cinnamon and all of the, like you would think of pumpkin pie. You know, you're thinking about pumpkin pie. That's what you're trying to put into it.
Yes.
But you just don't want to, I don't like things that are overpowering.
Right.
I don't like any flavoring that's overpowering. I'm of the believer that you should be able to know what the beer style is and then have a little extra piece inside that's very subtle, that you know that's what you're expecting and that's what you're getting. So you can taste it throughout the entire drink. Mm-hmm. And you get 4 different levels. Things get complex. You want it complex. It's the key to the beer. Mm-hmm. And it really works out well. Christmas Ale will be out probably in about 2.5 weeks, and Sleigh Bells will be here, and Sleigh Bells is another one of those unique beers. We put all kinds of weird stuff in it, and hopefully we'll come up with a good beer.
Well, and that leads into one of my closing questions is what are some of the events that might be coming up in the next couple of months that people should be aware of that might be happening here at Pavlov's?
Sunday before Thanksgiving, and come on out and enjoy some lobster rolls. There's Naughty Lobster.
Grove City, Ohio.
Grove City, Ohio will be here. You like a nice lobster roll that's served really, really well.
We might come back.
You got to come up here.
Because I'm all about that.
Got to come and try them. They are excellent. One more beer? Want to try one more?
Oh, twist my arm.
One special one.
Sure.
We're going to do the Cherry Cordial Bourbon Barrel Aged Porter.
Oh, wow.
This is a beer.
Oh, my goodness.
That sat 7 months in a bourbon barrel. This is the one right here. This is really complex. It's in a porter.
Wow, right off the bat.
The warmer the beer gets, the more the chocolate comes out, the more the cherries come out. This beer should be served a little bit warmer.
Agreed. Yeah, now the cherry's coming through a little bit. Yeah. Prost.
We don't add any bourbon, we just age it in the bourbon barrel.
Incredibly smooth.
Really come out.
Really nice.
It's been.
And that cherry is, tart cherry is nice. I love this. You know, we, Tommy and I, we've been to quite a few places. We've been to quite a few cities, but we are in basically small town USA. You don't have to drive to a big city to find great beer. Pavlov's is that example for everyone to be aware of. What you guys have put together here and the story behind it, how you came up with the name, how you had the inspiration from friends that are just together, hey, we're going to do this. You found an old bank, you said, we got a vision, we're going to create something for the community to come to, and you've created something special here. Like, it's just a great example. People go on road trips to see a lot of things. Come on down to Temperance, and if you're in Ohio, come up to Temperance, Michigan. Like, you're closer to Toledo than you are Detroit, I imagine.
2 miles.
2 miles. So get up here to Temperance, come to Pavlov's, come on up here, meet Joan and John, and enjoy some fantastic beers. It's been an honor just spending time with you guys. Thank you for the tour. Really, really appreciate it.
Excellent. Thanks for coming out.
Yes, thank you.